गुड मॉर्निंग, वेलकम। सभी छात्र मुझे सुन पा रहे हैं? गुड मॉर्निंग, वेलकम। आई होप आई एम ऑडिबल, आई होप आई एम विजिबल। Good morning, I can see you all on the chat. Good morning, a very warm welcome and a new start to the week. नए हफ्ते की नई शुरुआत। आई होप यू हैड अ ग्रेट वीकेंड। घर जाकर आपने इसको भी समझा होगा। दिस इज वेयर वी वर टॉकिंग अबाउट द सर्कुलेशन। आई होप एवरीवन, आई एम ऑडिबल, विजिबल। Good morning to all. Good morning to all students. And Om is sending weather report for Bhadoi 24/17. So ये भदोई में भी टेम्परेचर नीचे गया है. I'd asked you to be the climate detectives. Climate detectives, why the temperature was falling down? Why Bhadoi is showing 24/7 और आपकी सिटी में क्लाउड्स कैसे हैं? लेस देन 30 हो गया है इन नॉर्थ इंडिया। भदोई 24 दिखा है, 27, 24/17। एंड हाउ आर द क्लाउड्स एंड प्रेसिपिटेशन इन योर सिटी? इन नॉर्थ इंडिया आई कुड सी दैट in my city it was cumulonimbus and nimbostratus, cumulonimbus. Quickly, झांसी में precipitation 50%. मेघा गुप्ता, precipitation is never 50%. precipitation इंचेस में होती है, सेंटीमीटर, मिलीमीटर और इंचेस। जल्दी से बताइए, व्हाट इज 50%? सो प्रेसिपिटेशन इज नॉट 50%, देयर इज समथिंग एल्स। So Gurshit is saying nimbostratus, absolutely okay. Jamui also. So my question was, why has the temperature gone down? Temperature क्यों नीचे गया? Why the Coriolis force deflects wind to the right in the northern hemisphere, to the left in the southern hemisphere? Manas Kumar Behra. That is because of the direction of the Earth's rotation. Low pressure created over the region, so high pressure in ocean due to starting shifting of sun. Tamanna, this is not the answer. This is not the answer for rainfall. मैंने कहा था, I had given you a hint. Listen to SkyMet weather. Tamanna, you are just making your general guesses. This is not the reason for rainfall and fall in temperature in northern India. ठीक है, गलत आंसर है। No clouds sir, clear in Tanjore. Absolutely okay Shloka, I can understand you are in Tamil Nadu. The climates have changed. We have seen, not climate, the weather has changed. Weather has shifted in North India. So yes, definitely Tanjore in Tamil Nadu will not be affected. All my weather detectives, nobody looked at it. Raniganj, the temperatures have gone down. My area, it's full of clouds. Absolutely okay Subhajit Kundu, I understand. What clouds are these? Agartala is 26/19, cumulonimbus, I get that. Agartala, Archana, thank you for that. Shifting of sun over northern hemisphere, Tamanna, आपने अपने दिमाग से लगाया है। If that is there, तो temperature साउथ में भी गिरना चाहिए। तमन्ना, you did not follow the instructions आपने फॉलो किए नहीं है, वेदर डिटेक्टिव का काम नहीं कर रहे हैं। So I want to take optional as Hindi literature, but giving mains in English, no problem. जिसमें भी आप वो हो, उससे कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता। Quickly, so nobody is a weather detective today. Climate weather, sir, cloud does not allow insolation, so temperature down. भुवनेश, why did the clouds come? सब अपना छोटा मोटा साइंस लगा रहे हैं। Nobody bothered to look at SkyMet weather. वेदर को समझो, मुझे क्लाइमेट मत बताओ। प्रिंस यादव, it is raining in my area, why? प्रांजल सिंह, प्री मॉनसून है। प्री मॉनसून में क्या हो रहा है? That is what I said. Rainfall, reason for dew point. Subhajit Kundu, why now? Why now? That was the question. Please understand, everyone. Do not tell me what is the reason for climate. I told you weather is a bigger thing. Do not tell me that the water will condense so because dew point is reached. Why it has happened that North India temperatures have gone down? See, this is what happens. बड़ी बड़ी बात करते हैं आप लोग, आईएएस बनने की बात करते हैं. एक काम बोला था स्काईमेट वेदर से, वेदर पता करना, क्लाइमेट मत बताना मुझे. आई हैड आस्क्ड यू टू लुक एट स्काईमेट वेदर, वो तो किया नहीं गया. बात बड़ी करते हो यार. सर हमको आंसर भी लिखवा दो, ये भी लिखवा दो. सर इट इज क्लाउडी. क्वेश्चन वाज व्हाई. ये जो बेल्ट शिफ्ट वाले हैं, सुभाजीत कुंडू, डू नॉट इंप्रेस मी विद द शिफ्ट ऑफ बेल्ट. द टेम्परेचर इन नॉर्थ इंडिया, एवरीवन डू नॉट fool yourself. ठीक है. Do not let ignorance spread. Question was that everywhere it was 30 plus. The temperature was 30 plus. Why was it 30 plus? Because heat is coming to the northern hemisphere. What happened in the last 1 week? What happened in the last 1 week that this has come down to 26, 27, 25, 24? That is the question. And for that I asked my weather detectives, which I am a fool. I thought you will be a weather detective. आप तो notes लिखने आए हो. You तो are absolutely note writers, no? Showing off your ज्ञान. Sir, sun has come to the northern hemisphere. So then why did the temperature go down? All the sun walas, all the sun wala champions, the temperature was 30. Why has it come down to 25? That was the question. Okay. ठीक है आशुतोष मिश्रा, very good, you got the answer right. It is raining little bit but clouds are very black. Oh ho, very black. सौरभ ऐसे डरो मत, they are nimbus clouds. High wind speed is blowing. Tell me what is the wind speed. बेटा ऐसा कहीं नहीं है कि बहुत ज्यादा wind speed हो. Saurabh Kumar, can you tell me what is the wind speed? Emergence of cyclonic circulation over Rajasthan and their eastward movement. Yes, Pranjal, I get that. सर यूपी में हड़ताल की वजह से लाइट नहीं आ रहा हेमा, इसलिए नहीं देख पाए. ओके हेमा, आई अंडरस्टैंड. तो जिनका लिमिटेशन है दैट इज देयर, बट अगेन सेइंग क्वेश्चन को समझें, वेदर को समझें, दैट इज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट. बिकॉज द फैक्ट इज रट रट के कहां जाओगे. रट के कुछ पॉइंट ही तो रट पाओगे. वहां तो सोचना पड़ेगा. Everyone, this is what we were talking about. Let me not spend more time on this. I have already spent 10 minutes on asking the class whether they really went back and looked at why weather is changing. Do not give me limited वो. Sir, Mediterranean Sea से आ रहा है. Mediterranean Sea को छोड़ दो, अब समझने लगा. Sir, African continent is breaking. ये नए नए आए हैं, जल्दी से देखेंगे इसको. Everyone, where are we? We had talked about this cell, 3 cell system. Hadley cell, Ferrel cell, polar cell. 3 cell बनते हैं. ITCZ is created here, subtropical high is created here, and polar low is created. Polar high is created, subpolar low is created. Is everyone okay? The pressure belts. एक टेस्ट लिया जाए आपका. Can we take a test? So just a warm up, a fresh sheet. Everyone take a fresh sheet and turn your sheet around. Take a fresh sheet and turn it around. Take a fresh sheet, turn it around. Draw a circle. Draw a circle. You have 5 minutes to complete this warm-up test for the class. And this. Show me the cells, circulatory cells, and the 7 belts. Quickly, let me see how many of you are able to do that. Do not bother, no need for chat. मैं chat देख ही नहीं रहा हूं. I am not interested in the chat that is there. Quickly. Don't worry about the chat. I am not reading it. जैसे हो जाएगा टाइप डन. आकांक्षा ये वाला काम करें, जैसे ही हो जाएगा टाइप डन। ऑल पीपल प्रयागराज 21 डिग्री सेल्सियस, मैंने कुछ होमवर्क दिया था उसकी बात करेंगे। वेरी गुड। तो अब आपने कर तो दिया डन, यू आर सेइंग दैट इट इज डन। I want you to see whether it is correctly done or not. Whether it is correctly done or not. So let me do it for you. 0, 30, 60. 30, 60. Low. Doldrum. High. STHP. SPL or polar high. Is everyone okay? High. STHP. SPL and polar high. ये मेरे 7 pressure belts. इधर I'll go for equator, I'll go for pole, I'll go for pole. Equator is hot, so I will say thermal low, and pole is cold, so thermal high. Here I will say 30 degrees south, 60 degrees south, 90 degrees south. 30 degrees south, 60 degrees north होगा, ये भी north होगा. Is everyone okay? Air will rise at the equator and sink and come here. The same thing will happen here. This is called the Hadley cell. Hadley cell. This is where I have my tropopause. This is where this air will go like this. यहाँ भी आएगा and it will go up. And this is where it is. Everyone okay? Hadley, spiral, polar. This is where the air is sinking. This is air is sinking, so this is high. High because the air is sinking, mechanical. And here the air is rising. Is everyone okay with this? मिल गया सबको? Correctly done? Okay, very good. Now, this belt 0 to 30. Please pay attention now. Please pay attention now. This is tropical. Everyone, this is also tropical. Are you okay with this tropical belt? What do I call this belt then? इसके बाद वाली belt को क्या बोलूं? Temperate. Temperate. The belt in between the two tropicals. Something which is in between. So, a bus which goes from one state to other state. What is that bus called? Interstate. Yes or no? Something that goes from one state to another is called interstate. So, a belt which lies between two tropics, this will be called intertropical. This line should be called intertropical. Yes or no? Should it be called intertropical? Intertropical because between the two tropics. And what is happening over here? Wind is blowing. Which wind is blowing? Northeast trade wind and southeast trade wind. So what is happening here? They are converging also. They converge. They are converging also. So this is also called as ITCZ. ITCZ. Is everyone okay? Very good. You are also understanding. You have read the book also. बहुत अच्छी बात है. That's it. And all people are smart. Amazing. ये आना चाहिए था आपको. If you know this, that's very very good. ठीक है. अच्छा. This place subtropical high pressure belt. Subtropical high pressure belt. This is the belt of What is this? This is the belt of sinking air. Air is sinking over here. Air is sinking over here. This green belt, are you seeing this? Subtropical high pressure belt. Subtropical high pressure belt is the belt of high pressure. Why? Because of sinking air. Not because of thermal reasons. Not that it is cold, so it is high pressure. It is because of sinking air. Remember this? And you know, sinking air causes the temperature to rise. So this causes heating. Heating happens. So this is the belt of high temperature also. So temperature also increases. But what I am interested in is, जिस पे question आता है, the question comes, this belt is also called as, what is the name of this belt? Horse latitude. Horse latitude. अश्व अक्षांश भी बोलते हैं. Do we get that? Sir, ITCZ on north, then it is called NITCZ. Beta, NITCZ, there is one Atlantic Ocean, yes or no? There is one Atlantic Ocean. Atlantic Ocean to the north of equator is sometimes referred to as North Atlantic, South Atlantic. Now tell me, is this a technical thing or a common sense thing? Everyone tell me. There is Atlantic Ocean. There is Atlantic Ocean. Atlantic Ocean north of equator is called North Atlantic. South of equator is South Atlantic. Now if you say, sir, there is Atlantic Ocean but it is North Atlantic also, this is common sense question or a technical question? Common sense hai na? So sir, if the ITCZ goes to the north, will it be called North ITCZ? हाँ भाई, common sense से उसको कहा जाएगा. So please understand. Sinking air causes heating how? So Nilay, when I was teaching orographic lifting, when I have taught orographic rainfall, there I told you the air which is rising cools and the air which is sinking heats up. If lapse rate से cool होता है, तो lapse rate से increase भी होता है. Please watch that answer or that lecture again. Sir, why rain happened in India now? I googled it on western disturbance came. What is it? So that is what I am saying. Gurshit Kaur, I did not ask you to Google it. I said go to SkyMet Weather. SkyMet Weather is the private broadcaster. वो सब समझा देते हैं आपको. Please do that. और जहां तक रही western disturbance, I am not teaching western disturbance now. When we are doing Indian geography and Indian climate, I will teach that. Sir, if there is a lake, does it affect the climate or not? Everyone, a lake or a presence of water body, will it affect the climate or the weather? Pritam Chauhan का question सही करते हैं. Let us make his question correct. So a water body will affect the climate or the weather? Very good, Megha Gupta. Weather. So Gautam Chauhan साहब, पहला तो question आपका गलत है. It will not affect the climate, it will affect the weather, and the answer to your question is yes, it will affect. Common sense लगाइए. ITCZ का क्या एयर फोर्सेस पर भी इंपैक्ट पड़ता है? नया पाठक, आपको कॉमन सेंस आपने लगाई नहीं है और आपने ये समझा नहीं है. इसको समझ लीजिए. ITCZ तो बस एक जगह है जहां पर दो चीजें मिलती हैं. इंटर ट्रॉपिकल कन्वर्जेंस जोन. ठीक है, दैट इज ऑल. हमारे यहां पर दिल्ली में एक बस टर्मिनस है. देयर इज अ बस स्टैंड विच इज कॉल्ड ISBT, इंटर स्टेट बस टर्मिनस. All buses from different states come and stop over there. That is called ISBT. Similarly, when winds from the northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere converge, that is called intertropical convergence zone. तो इसमें forces का जादू मत लगाइए. Forces वाला part I have already told. Unnecessarily do not complicate simple things. Is everyone okay? Sir, how Africa is gradually splitting into two continents and giving rise to new ocean? तो जिसने भी ये कहा है, ये हम ऑलरेडी बात कर चुके हैं. हाउ oceans are formed, Harry Hess sea flow spreading. So this has already been talked about. Sir, on SkyMet channel, sir, they are talking about western disturbance and formation. Yes, Ayushi, that is correct. And western disturbance क्या होता है? We will understand that when we are doing Indian geography. अभी आपको नहीं समझाया जा सकता. Aarti Yadav says second figure I don't understand. So Aarti Yadav, please, we took full class to explain this. इसको बना लीजिएगा फिर से वीडियो देखिए. प्लीज वॉच. इफ यू वॉच द क्लास फॉर द सेकेंड टाइम, दैट डज नॉट मीन यू आर फूलिश. दैट सिंपली मीन्स यू वांट टू कंसोलिडेट. इज एवरीवन ओके? the extratropical cyclone moves west to east. Abhishek, they have not talked about cyclones till now. This was just a recap of what we had to do. Prem Ranjan says wind blows due to pressure difference. If the pressure is equal, then wind will stop or not. Prem, I have already talked about this when I was talking about forces. Pressure gradient force. Please watch my lecture again, which says if the PGF is 0, if the pressure gradient force is 0, wind will be 0. Yes, if the pressure at two different places are same, there will be no wind. Is everyone okay? आकांक्षा तब से पीछे पड़ी हुई है. कैन आई एड स्प्लिटिंग ऑफ अफ्रीकन कॉन्टिनेंट इन माई आंसर ऑन कॉन्टिनेंट ड्रिफ्ट थ्योरी? There are at least 15 examples of continental drift happening. Get that? Africa is just one example. So Akanksha, please stop impressing me with answer writing. I know abhi answer writing aata nahi hai. There are infinite examples. Answers are argument, not examples. Many people have understood that answer writing is about vomiting examples. Answer writing is about giving arguments. Examples are given to support it. So please do not unnecessarily write the same point again and again. मैं interested नहीं हूँ answer writing में. I simply said answer writing अभी class ready नहीं है. Is everyone okay? चलिए, let us move further. अब ये तो recap हुआ because I am meeting you after a weekend, so I thought recap बनता है. एक और चीज बनती है. Let me check whether you are understanding things or not. Quickly बताइए कौन से एरिया की बात हो रही. This question is based on अदिति सिंह. प्लीज क्लास दोबारा कर लीजिए. कंफ्यूज नहीं कर रहा है, ये सब बच्चों ने बना दिया है, सबका सही भी हो चुका है. तो प्लीज डू नॉट पुश मी, डू नॉट make my class unnecessarily hijack my class. Please watch this again. Sakshi Srivastav, you are mugging up some PYQ answers and you want to stop my class and tell why industries are not contributing to GDP. Sakshi Srivastav, I am not interested in falling your trap. चलिए, तो मॉर्निंग क्लियर है. मॉर्निंग इज क्लियर एंड ब्राइट विथ सी ब्रीज. सी ब्रीज मीन दैट द ocean is at high temperature, so oceans are cooler. Then the sun rises and the heat increases and heat mounts up and clouds form and around 2 o'clock rain comes with thunder and lightning. कौन सा एरिया है वो? तो आप जानते हैं वो एरिया कौन सा है. ब्राजील में हमने कहा था 4 o'clock shower. Yes or no? Equatorial region. So most of you have got your answer correct. Very good. Equatorial is the answer. This is just a recap to give you confidence. अभी क्या हो रहा है? We are meeting after a weekend, everyone. We are meeting after a weekend. I am not just into finishing everything fast. I am into you getting it, grasping it. कोई मुझसे अभी भी ये बोल रहे हैं कि सर ये वाला समझ में नहीं आ रहा, तो you can understand we have invested full class. That person wants me to stop everything and do this. ये lollipop वाला काम नहीं होना चाहिए. This is very shameful if you want this to be done. Please watch the lecture. Somebody says why mining is not contributing high to Indian GDP. ये PYQ है. This fellow is collecting. ये कुंजी वाला स्टूडेंट है. There are students who are passing the exam only based on guides. तो ये चाहते हैं टीचर कुछ भी पढ़ा रहा हो. Now that he has come and you paid money, तो अब सब छोड़ो और इंडिया के जीडीपी के बारे में बताओ. I am not going to be hijacked by that. Do not fool me. Do not fool other students. उनकी भी रिस्पेक्ट करिए, उनके भी टाइम की रिस्पेक्ट करिए. ये वाला काम करिए. आप ही का टेस्ट चल रहा है. ड्यू ड्रॉप्स रात को क्लाउडी नाइट्स में क्यों नहीं बनती? 2019 क्विकली. सर अर्थक्वेक के ऊपर लेक्चर अभी होगा? राहुल नहीं होगा. अगर आप उसके लिए आए हैं तो सॉरी, आप जा सकते हैं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, क्योंकि आज तो क्लाइमेट पे लेक्चर है. राहुल को अभी चाहिए अर्थक्वेक पर. यहां कॉन्सेप्ट चेक हो रहा है आपका. 2019 यूपीएससी कॉन्सेप्ट इज बीइंग चेक्ड ओवर हियर. बीसी बीसी बीसी. चलिए, question is on dew drops. What is dew drop? Dew drop is condensation. Dew drop is condensation of water vapor. सुबह जो ओस की बूंद होती है, Yes or no? When will this happen? This will happen when the air will cool. And cool to what temperature? Cool to dew point. Okay, so ये तो simple हुआ. Why dewdrop is not formed? So question is why this is not happening. That means the question is asking why cooling is not happening. Is everyone okay? Cooling is not happening on which night? On which night? Cloudy night. So the question is saying why dewdrop is not formed on a cloudy night. How do I read it? Dewdrop require condensation, condensation require cooling, cooling requires dew point, but on cloudy night that is not happening. That I have to see. So what is it? Whichever point supports that the heat will not be lost by earth, heat will be trapped by earth, that is the answer. So cloud absorb the radiation released from the earth. So everyone, this is cloud, and this is earth. Yes, where do we want the dewdrop? Dewdrop will come here. Dewdrop will form here. So we want to find out why the temperature is high over here. So first point says cloud absorb the radiation released from the earth. Okay, cloud absorb it, ठीक है. So cloud becomes, this area becomes warm. I am to more interested in this area. So this is not my answer. Cloud reflect back the heat. Okay, so the heat which was going back is coming back. Heat is coming back. Heat is coming back. अच्छा यहाँ पे trap हो रहा है. This is what I want. So second looks okay. Third one, Earth's surface would have a low temperature on cloudy night. Low temperature? नहीं, ये तो wrong ही है. Earth's surface temperature has high temperature. That is why dew point is not there. Cloud deflect the blowing wind of the ground level. If there is wind blowing over here, everyone, what will the cloud do? And can the cloud deflect the wind? Actually, cloud is pushed by the wind. This statement is also wrong. So what is the answer? Shubham is saying, sir, my answer was wrong. Absolutely okay. Going wrong is okay. But did you understand where did you make the mistake? Question को समझना है. Why dew point is not forming? Dewdrop is not forming. So first, what is the meaning of dewdrop? Dewdrop means condensation should happen. So the question is saying why condensation is not happening near the ground on a cloudy night. So why it is not happening? Because cooling is not happening. So why is cooling not happening? Find a cause which will tell you where heat is being trapped. Is everyone okay? Earth's surface would have allowed low temperature on cloudy night. ये कह रहा है कि I did not get point C. अरे भाई दिमाग लगाओ, ये भी तो बोला, आप तो कुंजी रट रहे हो. On a cloudy night तो heat trap होगी. Why would it will have low temperature? आप ही बताओ. Cloudy nights, all the radiations will be trapped, no? Then how would Earth's surface have low temperature? And if it is having low temperature, तो dewdrop नहीं form हो जाएगा. Sir, समझ नहीं आया sentence C. अरे पढ़ तो सही. If you are an English medium student, at least read it. If the cloudy night is there, will it allow low temperature or high temperature? How did you understand then second? Because second one is saying trapping. If you understand second, third will come naturally. Yes or no? Is everyone okay? So third is wrong because अगर low temperature हो गया, tell me if low temperature is there तो dewdrop बन जाएगा ना बच्चों. Question is coming that it is not there. Everyone okay? Let's move further to the next question. एक और question करते हैं just to check. जल्दी से बताइए, स्टार्टिंग फॉर्मेशन ऑफ अर्थ के बारे में क्वेश्चन है. परफेक्टली ओके दीपांशु. मेकिंग आंसर रॉन्ग इज ओके बट लर्निंग फ्रॉम योर मिस्टेक. बिल्कुल अभिषेक ने बोला मैंने क्वेश्चन नहीं देखा था. ओके, नाउ यू अंडरस्टैंड. माई जॉब इज टू डू दैट ऑल्सो. Saurabh Sen, early morning, what have you consumed? Sir, why Sahara and India have different climate in case both have situated on Tropic of Cancer? Do you think whole of India is situated on Tropic of Cancer, Saurabh Sen? Ask people in Tamil Nadu and ask people in Jammu and Kashmir. क्या खाया सुबह सुबह? You want to say India is situated on Tropic of Cancer? I know Tropic of Cancer passes through the center of India. So Saurabh Sen, early morning, do not consume anything intoxicating. नशे की बात मत करो कि इंडिया पूरा का पूरा ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर पे है इसलिए सहारा होना चाहिए, इतना बेसहारा बात मत करो. Okay, everyone. I don't know whether you know the answers or not, but I told you when Earth was formed. Did I tell you there were 3 generations of atmosphere? Initial atmosphere did not have oxygen. बताया था. When Earth was created more than 4,000 million years ago, there was 50% oxygen. ये statement गलत हो गया कि नहीं? Everyone immediately looking at it, we did not have oxygen. ये मैंने पढ़ा है. True or not? Assessment तो करना पड़ेगा. See. There are people who are left brain. There are people who are fact mugging up people. Imagine the question. Someone is saying, sir, Sahara is a desert and India is also on tropic of cancer. So India should also be a desert. Whole of India should be a desert. You can imagine kitna left brain hai. Ye, that is what happens when we only mug up facts or only mug up question answers. You can imagine India should be Sahara desert because India is on tropic of cancer. This also shows this person has never looked at the map also. कभी मैप ही नहीं देखा बे, इतना तो देशभक्ति दिखा दे, देश तो देख ले कहां पर है, एक लाइन पे थोड़ी है. बट नशा तो नशा है. नशा किस चीज का होता है? रटने का, फैक्ट्स का. फैक्ट्स ऑल्सो गिव अस एरोगेंस. लेफ्ट ब्रेन गिव्स अस एरोगेंस. तो अपना ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर अपने पास रख ले भाई, मेरे देश का खराब मत कर. देख ले जरा मैप. When living organisms originated, they modified the early atmosphere. Oh yes, remember who brought oxygen to the earth? These people brought. तो ये तो स्टेटमेंट सही है. तो कहीं पर 2 आ रहा है तो 2 वाला तो हट ही जाएगा. यस और नो? ट्रू? इज एवरीवन विद मी? अब बचता है 1 and 3. 3 इज करेक्ट. 3 इज करेक्ट. अगर आपको मैग्नेटिक फील्ड नहीं पता, इफ यू डू नॉट नो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड, if you do not know, even then you can solve this answer. So answer is C. People who got it C, very good. Anaerobic bacteria brought oxygen. That is okay. Anjali, I told you some organisms. ये बताया था ना, कुछ लेकर आएंगे. साइनोबैक्टीरिया की बात की थी. तो क्लास में जो पढ़ा है उससे बहुत इजीली आप ये सही आंसर ला सकते हैं. Is everyone with me on this? What was this? This was warm up. Many people had requested कि सर हमें PYQ भी करें. We want to do PYQ also. We want to be confident also, and we promise you on the weekend we will go back home and work also. Somebody said, sir NCERT के चैप्टर तो बताओ कौन से पढ़ के आने. Everyone, did I actually put a slide on which chapters to be worked on? Previous class में भी. Remember answer writing session में I very clearly told you which all chapters I have covered. We are doing class 11th NCERT. तो जो लोग बीच में प्रकट हो जाते हैं, अचानक बीच में प्रकट होते हैं, आंख खुली, अरे न्यू टीचर हैज कम, इंडिया इज ऑन ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर, व्हाई इंडिया इज नॉट डेजर्ट, सहारा इज डेजर्ट. ऐसे वाले यू जस्ट अपीयर फ्रॉम नोवेयर एंड देन यू नो लाइक पब्लिक डिमांड पे एक काम कर, एक सोडा लगा और 2 साथ में चिकन भी लगा. तो होटल में तो आया नहीं यार. इज एवरीवन ओके? सर एक ऑप्शन एक बार थोड़ा सा क्लियर कर दो. सर ये वाला थोड़ा सा क्लियर कर दो. अच्छा, दिस इज अ फैक्ट. इसमें क्लियर क्या कर दूं? दिस इज अ फैक्ट. अर्थ इज नॉट अ परमानेंट मैग्नेट. आई हैव ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन्ड माई क्लास व्हाट इज अ परमानेंट मैग्नेट एंड व्हाट इज दिस. तो मैंने क्लास को बताया था इन माई क्लास दैट अर्थ इज एन इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेट, नॉर्थ और साउथ. यस और नो? उसके जो पोल्स हैं नॉर्थ और साउथ वो रिवर्स हो जाते हैं बिकॉज ऑफ द डायरेक्शन ऑफ द करंट चेंजेस. So that is a fact. Know about it. Yes, there is a topic called geomagnetism in geography optional where we tell students more about shifting of the magnetic pole, reversal of the magnetic pole and other things. Geography for GS students should only know that Earth is not a permanent magnet. It is a temporary magnet. So its poles can shift and reverse. That's it. It's just a fact. Is everyone okay? संध्या ने बोला सर ये आपने पहले एक्सप्लेन कर दिया. वही मैंने कहा ना संध्या, पीपल आर नॉट वाचिंग द प्रीवियस लेक्चर्स और अचानक आए और आज ही सर मोक्ष दे दो. यस. और मोक्ष में क्या पूछ रहा है? पहले तो यार मैं क्वेश्चन से बहुत दुखी हूं. इंडिया सहारा डेजर्ट क्यों नहीं है? क्योंकि इंडिया भी ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर पे है. भाई इतना गद्दारी नहीं करूंगा मैं. इंडिया ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर पे नहीं. माय कंट्री हैज 29 डिग्रीज ऑफ लैटिट्यूडनल एक्सपेंस, 29 डिग्रीज ऑफ लॉन्गिट्यूडनल एक्सपेंस. माय कंट्री इज द 7th लार्जेस्ट कंट्री. यस और नो? यार कुछ तो करेंगे या नहीं करेंगे? तो शिफ्टिंग ऑफ बेल्ट की वजह से डिग्री भी चेंज होगा। साक्षी पता नहीं क्या बात कर रहे ये। फिर इफ यू गिव देम लाइसेंस टू spread nasha, they'll spread nasha like anything. Everyone with me on this? So warm up done, everything done. Let us talk about low pressure and high pressure. Is everyone okay? We are talking about atmospheric pressure. Please keep writing, keep jotting. Taipan says west side of continents are mostly a desert due to water loss, all its water vapor. Why? Taipan, please watch my class on answer writing. I have told 3 reasons for desert formation. This is the last time I am taking any such doubt, like people like Taipan who have just come, where the teacher has given you actual full answer on that. So everyone, because of Taipan, I am stopping reading this. Let us work on this. Get that? Most of the questions which have been asked, this shows that these students have not done any of the class. Actual answer writing we did. I showed you sample also how to write the answer why deserts are created on the western side. So ye log, who are these people? They are making question answer notes of PYQ and they will mug it up and vomit on the answer sheet. Vomit does only one thing bachcho, it stinks. सिर्फ बदबू उठती है, उससे result नहीं आते. Get that? I have been with the results, top results. They are not doing that. Low pressure. Low pressure is a situation where the air is less. Air is less. Say for example, 1000 millibar surrounded by 1010 millibar is a low pressure. Is everyone okay? High pressure is that the air in this area is more. 1000 millibar surrounded by 990 millibar is high pressure. Is everyone okay? First is this. पहला तो ये समझ. Is everyone okay? So everyone, what have I done? I have done a recap. I have done a PYQ also where questions were there. This is important, so that is why I am doing that. Now everyone, this is called in general language cyclone. This is called anticyclone. पहला तो ये. First, very simple standard thing. Very simple standard thing. Low pressure is called cyclone in weather science. High pressure is called anticyclone in weather science. And cyclone does not mean the storm which you and I know. Cyclone is simply this. इसको ये भी कहा जाता है. This is also called as cyclonic condition. And this is called anticyclonic condition. Okay. Now, I have a simple question. Which one, cyclone and anticyclone, which one happens in summer and which one happens in winter? Quickly. Which one happens in summer, which one is in winter? साइक्लोनिक कहां पर होगा? गुरशीत कौर, प्लीज यहां पे लिखा हुआ है, डू नॉट वेस्ट द टाइम ऑफ द क्लास. दिस इज लो. यू आर आस्किंग साइक्लोन लो और हाई. व्हाट डू यू वांट, गुरशीत कौर? Can't you see it is written low over here? Can you see this is low pressure compared to 1000 this thing? You are attending the classes and then you are not refusing to apply your mind. जो यहाँ पर लिखा हुआ है प्लीज कॉपी कर लो. That is what I am saying. No, बड़ी बड़ी बात करते हो, सिंपल चीजें आती नहीं है. Everyone, where will be cyclone? Cyclone will generally be associated with high temperatures. High temperature में क्या होता है? The gas expands. That is it. Is everyone okay? Cyclone and anticyclone. So right now, India is going towards which season? India is going to experience which season? Summer. So India will have more cyclonic conditions and Australia will have more anticyclonic conditions because Australia's climate is opposite to India's climate because Australia is in the southern hemisphere. Is everyone okay? Okay, very good. Very simple things we are doing that. Very simple things. Achha, one more thing. Next thing. Whenever cyclone is there, cyclone does not mean cyclonic storm. Whenever cyclonic condition is there, Tell me, will the air go towards the center? Will convergence happen? Or will the air come out of it, divergence happen? जल्दी बताओ. एयर का रूल बना रहे हम. Which one is associated with convergence of air? Which one is associated with divergence of air? Convergence कहां पर होगी? Which one? L is with convergence and H is, because this is low pressure. So suppose this is 990 and here it is 1010. So what will happen? Air will. So always low pressure is associated with convergence. High pressure is, say it is 1010 here and 990 here. So what will happen? Air will. Is everyone okay? Are you with me? So always remember, low pressure is cyclonic. Cyclone means convergence. Low pressure, cyclone, cyclone mean convergence. High pressure means anticyclone, anticyclone means divergence. Is everyone okay? As a rule, make it. As a rule, make it. Which force is causing it to converge? Which force is causing this to happen? Quickly tell me, quickly. All the students, which force is causing this to happen? PGF. Very good. Smart people. PGF. Pressure gradient force. Perfectly okay. Now these arrows would have been correct. These arrows would have been correct if only PGF is there. But Earth is rotating, no? Rotation. So what is rotation doing? Rotation is bringing another force. What is that force? Coriolis. Yes or no? Suppose this is northern hemisphere. The rule of Coriolis force is, what does it do to the wind in the northern hemisphere? To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. So actually, what is the direction of the wind? The direction of the wind is going to be like this. Yes or no? Everyone, can you see this system? This system will start turning because the wind is like that. In which direction? Jaldi se bataiye, which direction is this? Which direction is this? Anticyclonic divergence is happening. It will not just come straight, it will turn. Which direction is this? Very good. Quickly tell me. Anticyclone, sir, this is, यार ये भी नहीं बता पा रहे हो, क्लॉकवाइज है एंटी क्लॉकवाइज है? कुछ लोग इसे एंटी क्लॉकवाइज कह रहे हैं. भाई ये तो देखो घड़ी की सुई, ये 12 बजे हैं, ये 3 बजे हैं, ये 6 एंड ये 9. शेम ऑन यू इफ यू आर सेइंग एंटी क्लॉकवाइज. घड़ी नहीं देखे हो क्या? शेम ऑन यू इफ यू आर सेइंग एंटी क्लॉकवाइज. भाई ये तो क्लॉकवाइज चल रहा है ना. व्हाट इज दिस? क्लॉकवाइज. तो a circulation in the northern hemisphere around an anticyclone will always be clockwise. अच्छा यहां पे चले, इधर कर ले, इधर कोरियोलिस लगाते हैं. कोरियोलिस कहां पे लगेगी? हमेशा हेड पे लगेगी. To the right. Yes or no? To the right. Tell me, if this was a wheel and wind is pushing it like this, तो ये किस तरफ पुश कर रहा है? इस तरफ पुश कर रहा है, इस तरफ पुश कर रहा है. Which, what is this direction? कौन सी डायरेक्शन है? Can anyone tell me? Anti-clockwise. Did we understand? Low pressure in the northern hemisphere is associated with anti-clockwise circulation, and high pressure is associated with clockwise. Why? Because of PGF and Coriolis force. And I am writing a statement, opposite in southern hemisphere. Southern hemisphere mein thing will become opposite. Now someone will say, sir, why opposite? Because of the Coriolis, instead of deflecting things to the right, the Coriolis deflects things to the left in the southern hemisphere. Is everyone okay? It is because of the apparent effect of Coriolis because of Earth's rotation. Everyone okay? चलिए, ये तो आपको आ गया. Cyclone and jet stream, that's what we are saying. What is this? Northern hemisphere, everyone, can you see? Can you see low pressure is a zone of convergence? समझ में आया सबको? Low pressure is a zone of convergence. high pressure, air is moving out. Can you see all arrows? Tuck, tuck, tuck. They have been turned around. Ideally, the arrow should be here, but ये turn हो गया. So can you see clockwise? Can you see anti-clockwise? Southern hemisphere. Southern hemisphere is this. Can you see southern hemisphere? This will turn to the left now. So left, so counterclockwise and clockwise. Is everyone okay? Please look at the slides. Slides will help you a lot. So anticyclone is simply a condition of high pressure. Anticyclone is not damaging, nothing. Normal word for convergence low pressure is cyclone. The term cyclone refers to circulation around any low pressure center regardless of its intensity. So the cyclone which I am afraid of, that is called hurricane. जो cyclone आप डरते हैं वो hurricane होता है. Today we are going to understand that. Is everyone okay? Is everyone okay? Everyone clear? You have made it also and you have drawn also. जल्दी से आंसर बताओ. Quickly select. Quickly select. Okay, you made a selection. Let me give you answer. The direction of wind pattern in the northern and southern hemisphere are governed by Coriolis. Correct. Coriolis to the right in northern hemisphere and to the left in southern hemisphere. Correct. Is everyone okay? Correct. Wind patterns are clockwise in the northern hemisphere and anti-clockwise in the southern hemisphere. Wind pattern. I don't know. I don't know. I know about low pressure and high pressure and they change from hemisphere to hemisphere. Yes or no? Will they change or not? Low pressure in the northern hemisphere. अभी हमने देखा. Does it change with the hemisphere or not? Low pressure, same low pressure. Everyone, sorry. Same low pressure is anti-clockwise in the northern hemisphere, but it is clockwise in the southern hemisphere. Yes or no? With the hemisphere, does it change? So, can I accept this, everyone? ये सही है. Will it always be clockwise in the northern hemisphere? No. What is clockwise in the northern hemisphere? Anticyclone is clockwise, but cyclone is anti-clockwise. So, wind pattern तो नहीं हो सकता. It will depend on the pressure or not? Will it depend on the type of pressure, whether it is low pressure or high pressure? So first statement में गड़बड़ है. So what is the answer, everyone? Answer is B. समझ में आया? Why? Because this will depend on high pressure, which is anticyclone, or low pressure. Because both do not have same. देखा आपने दोनों की डायरेक्शन अलग है. So that is there. Is everyone okay? Perfect. जिनका सही आया, very good. People who got wrong answer, do not be dissuaded. I said I want this to be applied also. Book से पढ़ते हैं, it doesn't work for us. ठीक है? Everyone, can we move further? ये हमें याद है. These are the winds, subtropical high pressure belt. This is the warm belt जहां पर air is sinking. Because of sinking, heating happens. That is what we had done. There are 7 pressure belts and planetary winds. We've already looked at that. ठीक है? Cyclone पे चलते हैं. Quickly in your notes write down cyclone. Cyclone. Any low pressure area is a cyclonic condition. Have we written this? What is it? It is associated with convergence. Associated with convergence to next thing. Keep writing, keep writing. This cyclonic storm, that is a different thing. Cyclonic storm, let us come back. A low pressure system. So any cyclone will always be low pressure. Yes or no? A low pressure system associated with steep pressure gradient or fall. Pressure falls very much steeply, बहुत ज्यादा हो गया, ठीक है, steep pressure gradient. Second, strong winds, very strong winds will be there. Spiraling, spiraling means snake like घूमती हुई, spiraling rising associated with heavy precipitation and cloud. पहले ये लिख लेंगे, we'll understand that also. Don't bother about what's happening in the chat. Cyclone is a normal word. Cyclone से डरना नहीं है. Cyclone simply means in climate studies it simply means a low pressure. Cyclonic storm is something bigger. A low pressure system, बहुत ज़्यादा pressure down होगा. There will be a lot of pressure fall, strong winds and heavy precipitation. Is everyone okay? Quickly, quickly. Are we done with this? Moment it is done, please write done. Okay, perfect. Let's go to they are of two types. They are of type. They are two types. Tropicals, extratropical. Extratropical means outside tropics, extratropical or temperate. Okay? If this is Earth, if this is 30 degrees, this is 60 degrees. So where is tropical coming? Tropical comes. And extratropical कहाँ पर है? Extratropical is here. Everyone okay? Very clear. Figure में एक बार बन जाता है. That is there. Everyone okay? Now Anjali Sinha has a question. Anjali Sinha has a question. Sir, poles पे cyclonic storm आएगा या नहीं आएगा? Everyone tell me. What is the status of poles in terms of the pressure belts? What is the status of poles in terms of pressure belts? Quickly tell me. Poles in terms of pressure belts. What are these? Poles क्या होता है? High pressure होता है. High pressure is cyclonic or anticyclonic? High pressure means cyclonic or anticyclonic? तो सर पोल पे साइक्लोन आएगा कि नहीं आएगा? आप बताइए. तो लॉजिक लगाना है. You don't apply logic. Heavy precipitation and cloud formation लिखा है बेटा. Heavy precipitation, a lot of rain and cloud formation. Is everyone okay? Apply your logic. Apply your logic. इसीलिए बताया. ये देखो आशीष कुमार ने अपना ज्ञान दिखा दिया. सर पोलर वोर्टेक्स आएगा. बहुत सही छापे हो बेटा. सब छप गया. एकदम सब देख रहे. आशीष कुमार कौन है भाई? बहुत आता है. ये कर ले. आई एम डीलिंग विद अ क्लास व्हिच कांट इवन टेल मी हाई प्रेशर लो प्रेशर. मुझे बड़ी बात कर रहा है. इज एवरीवन ओके? Oh my God. एक और है कृष्णमूर्ति अय्यर also. Hot air expand and create gap in atmosphere. It will expand and it will create gap in atmosphere. I've never heard of what is a gap in atmosphere. Maybe you're talking about vacuum. So cold air will travel towards hot air. Amazing, Krishnamurti. I am floored. Wow. Please attend the previous classes. This again forces me not to look into the chat. Everyone, are we in this? Tropical cyclone and extra tropical. So tropical cyclone and extra tropical cyclone. इसका एक और नाम बता दूं? Can I tell you? They are also called as wave cyclone. They are same. A, B, C. They are the same. Okay. Tropical cyclones are also there, but there are words used for that. Words like hurricane. Hurricane कौन use करता है? US, Mexico, they use the word this. Get that? Cyclone और चक्रवात. साइक्लोन और चक्रवात कहां पे यूज होता है? इंडियन सबकॉन्टिनेंट, श्रीलंका, बांग्लादेश, will all this. Is everyone okay? And we have some people getting this willy willy, that is in Australia. Pagio is in Philippines. And typhoon is Japan, China, those people call it typhoon. Is everyone okay? Tropical cyclone, extra tropical cyclone, they are not to be confused, they are totally different. Is everyone okay? कोई क्यों एंटी साइक्लोन लिख रहा है? एंटी साइक्लोन्स की तो बात नहीं हो रही. एंटी साइक्लोन्स आर देयर. वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट ओनली द लो प्रेशर रीजन. इज एवरीवन ओके? नाउ let us look at tropical cyclone. These are due to high heat and moisture in tropical belt. What is the underlying cause? Is everyone okay? आकाश कुमार मजे मत लो, सब ट्रॉपिकल साइक्लोन कुछ नहीं होता. ट्रॉपिकल साइक्लोन गोइंग इनटू दोज एरियाज वुड बी कॉल्ड सब ट्रॉपिकल. ठीक है? इज एवरीवन ओके? So due to high heat and moisture in the tropical belts, tropical cyclones have certain preconditions. ये बनेंगे नहीं. They will not form if the preconditions are not met. Number one, they form only on oceans, seas, water bodies. ओशन और सी में ही रहेंगे. Especially ocean seas and especially where the sea surface temperature is more than or equal to 26 degrees Celsius. So this means that they form only on warm, not on land. Is everyone okay? They form on warm ocean. Why? Anyone? Why do they form on warm ocean? Why do they form on warm ocean only, not on land? Anyone? Why? Anyone? Why? सर बिकॉज सी एंड ओशन आर डिफरेंट, सब मजे ले रहे हैं और कुछ नहीं पता है. बिकॉज latent heat of condensation, latent heat of condensation is the driving force or fuel of a tropical. किससे चलता है वो? किससे चलता है? लेटेंट हीट ऑफ कॉन्डेंसेशन ये किस में होती है? दिस इज अवेलेबल ओनली इन वाटर वेपर. वाटर वेपर मस्ट बी देयर. तो ऑन लैंड क्या होता है? ऑन लैंड देयर इज नो, और द वाटर वेपर इज मच लो. ठीक है. इज एवरीवन ओके? तो क्या इंपॉर्टेंट है? क्वेश्चन में आता है, इन द एग्जाम इट कम्स लेटेंट हीट ऑफ कॉन्डेंसेशन. व्हाट इज इट? आई विल एक्सप्लेन. हैव वी रिटन दिस? सायरा, दिस इज नॉट फ्रंटल प्रेसिपिटेशन. किसी भी प्रकार का नशा मत करें, अभी मैं फ्रंटल पे आया नहीं हूं. अज्ञान मत दिखाइए सायरा, बेइज्जती होती है सबके सामने. Everyone, this is not a frontal precipitation. This is a non-frontal thing. We are talking about tropical cyclone. Please do not show off in attempt to show off. You will lose all that. फिर you will lose your confidence. As a papu type, you said suddenly this. Somebody is sir catabatic wind. विनय यादव, होटल नहीं है, क्लास कर लीजिए. लोकल विंड में लास्ट क्लास में बताया एनाबेटिक क्या होता है, कैटाबेटिक क्या होता है. ठीक है. तो दे फॉर्म ओनली इन ओशन सीज, समटाइम्स इन वाटर बॉडीज. ठीक है. समटाइम्स इन वाटर बॉडीज, थोड़ा सा रिवर माउथ में भी देखा गया है. रिवर माउथ नियर सी, वहां पर भी थोड़ा बहुत सरवाइव कर जाता है. तो दैट इज व्हाई आई एम टेलिंग यू दिस इज हैपनिंग. सो फ्यूल से क्या मतलब है बेटा? अगर तुम खाना नहीं खाओगे, अगर तुम खाना नहीं खाओगे, इफ यू डोंट ईट योर फूड यू डोंट गेट द एनर्जी. सो व्हाट इज फूड? फूड इज द फ्यूल टू अस. फ्यूल का मतलब ईंधन, जो उसको चलाएगा, ऊर्जा. समझ में आया? फ्यूल इसीलिए लिखा, फोर्स पहले लिख दिया था कि बहुत से लोग हैं अंग्रेजी नहीं जानते, फ्यूल में मर जाएगा. इज एवरीवन ओके? रोहन यादव, व्हाट इज लेटेंट हीट ऑफ कंडेंसेशन? रोहन पहले छापो, पहले छाप लो. डू वी गेट दैट? फर्स्ट राइट दिस डाउन. बताऊंगा, वही बताने वाला हूं. डू वी गेट दैट? अभी तो बीच में होटल में कुछ भी डिमांड आ जाता है, कैटाबेटिक. मजाक मत करो, पहले लिख लो. फिर बाद में बोलेगा अरे मेरा तो सिलेबस इतना हुआ उतना हुआ. करेगा नहीं, जल्दी से लिखो. समझ में आया? साइक्लोन को एनर्जी कहां से मिलती है? लेटेंट हीट ऑफ कंडेंसेशन इज द ड्राइविंग फोर्स. इट इज द फोर्स. हाउ इज इट? आई विल टेल दैट ऑल्सो. डोंट वरी, डोंट वरी. फर्स्ट व्हाट आर वी डूइंग? पहले क्या कर रहे हैं? प्री कंडीशन कर रहे हैं. फर्स्ट कंडीशन डन, फर्स्ट कंडीशन डन. सेकेंड कंडीशन इज there should be sufficient Coriolis deflection, sufficient Coriolis deflection. And you know Coriolis deflection is zero near equator. Coriolis is zero at equator. So will the cyclone come at equator? Will this cyclone come at equator? Abdul Rahman, low pressure does not mean cyclonic storm. Abdul Rahman is saying sir land पर भी तो low pressure होता है. आपने कहा यहाँ पर भी low होता है. तो I said every low is not a cyclonic storm. तो land पर भी वो होगा, but cyclonic storm हो रहे. अब्दुल रहमान दिमाग लगाओ, दिमाग लगाओ, किडनी मत लगाओ. देयर आर मेनी पीपल जो किडनी से क्लासेस अटेंड करते हैं. देयर आर मेनी पीपल हु अप्लाई किडनीज एंड देयर लंग्स. हाँ सर सफिशिएंट कोरियोलिस, सफिशिएंट कोरियोलिस. स्टार बार बोलेगा वो. स्टॉप यूजिंग किडनी एंड लंग्स, स्टार्ट यूजिंग ब्रेन. डू वी गेट दैट? सफिशिएंट कोरियोलिस. सो कोरियोलिस डिफ्लेक्शन इज जीरो एट इक्वेटर. सो देयरफॉर tropical cyclone does not form at equator and even up to 5 degrees north, 5 degrees south में नहीं बनेगा. Why? Because Coriolis force is not enough. Is everyone okay? Reason बता रहा हूं, सीधा statement आता है. A statement comes that why it is not forming. Do you get that? So if that is not there, then that is a problem. So first of all, we should have water. Water will supply the fuel. Water will supply the fuel. सुष्मिता जी, आप इस बवंडर पे ध्यान दीजिए, अपने दिमाग का बवंडर थोड़ी देर के लिए रोक लीजिए. Is everyone okay? Sufficient Coriolis deflection, tropical cyclone does not form. यहां पर नहीं आएगा. Two things done. I need water vapor. I need a lot of water vapor. And second is I need this also. And I also want to tell you Coriolis करेगा क्या? Coriolis, what does Coriolis do? Causes air to, ऐसे आता है ना cyclone. Cyclone goes like this, twisting motion. सर्पाकार पाथ में ले जाने के लिए कोरियोलिस चाहिए मुझे. टू थिंग्स दैट. इज एवरीवन ओके? थर्ड इज प्री एग्जिस्टिंग लो प्रेशर. प्री एग्जिस्टिंग surface low pressure. Remember, low pressure is also cyclone only. Cyclonic conditions होने चाहिए. There should be low pressures. Pre-existing surface low pressure should be there. So there should be many low pressures. तो ऐसा है, ocean है. Suppose everyone, I am making this. What is this? Can you identify? This is Indian Ocean. In Indian Ocean, in Bay of Bengal, there are many L, 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 L. So what is this? Pre-existing low pressures are there. What is the sea surface temperature? Sea surface temperature is 26 degrees Celsius. And what latitude is this? What latitude if this is 23.5? तो यहां पर कुछ होगा 15 degrees north latitude. So are the three conditions met in Bay of Bengal or not? Quickly, Bay of Bengal, are the three conditions met or not? Hema Dubey ji, no. Answer is no. Please do not show gyan. Do not show gyan, Hema Dubey ji. In Indian Ocean, in Bay of Bengal, lot of this thing is happening. Tropical cyclones are forming. There is no current in this. So please hold your agyan in this. Please stop doing this. ये लिख लिया सबको, तीनों चीजें समझ में आई. What do I need? I need warm water. I need warm water. Second, I need Coriolis force. Third, I need low pressure system should be there. Is everyone okay? चंदन कह रहा है समझ नहीं आ रहा. चंदन लिख रहा है कि नहीं लिख रहा है? Are you writing? ये लिख नहीं रहा है और ये बैठकर ऐसे देख रहा है. सोनी सिंह जी, अभी लिखना है, ये लिखना है. These are preconditions. आपको everyone to give UPSC examination, is there a precondition that you are supposed to be graduate? Is there a precondition? Is there a age limit also? Yes or no? Will you say, sir, I did not understand the precondition that you should be a graduate? What is there to understand? That is a precondition. So what is the first precondition? Sea surface temperature should be more than 26, means warm water होना चाहिए. ये बोला है. Yes or no? यही बोला है ना. इसमें समझना क्या है? तो लिखा है, बता रहा हूं कि ये होना चाहिए. इसके बिना मॉइस्चर नहीं होगा. आई नीड दैट. ठीक है. फंसा कहां पे है? अभी लेटेंट हीट ऑफ कंडेंसेशन टीचर नहीं पढ़ाएगा. इफ द टीचर डज नॉट एक्सप्लेन लेटेंट हीट ऑफ कंडेंसेशन राइट नाउ, माई किडनी विल स्टॉप वर्किंग. यस और नो? सो दे आर स्टक ऑन दिस. इज एवरीवन ओके? वेरी सिंपल थिंग. 3 कंडीशन बताएं. ये लिख लो, ये यहां पे तो लिखो भाई. लिख लेगा कि नहीं लिख लेगा? अभी खेलना शुरू करें. ओके बच्चों, कितने टेम्परेचर पे आएगा? 26 पे आएगा. 26 बोलो. 26 तो मजा आने लगेगा. सर सब समझ भी आ रहा है, सर याद भी हो रहा है, सर आई एम एबल टू मेमोराइज ऑल्सो. पता नहीं यार क्या बोलेंगे. सेकेंड कंडीशन, देयर शुड बी कोरियोलिस. एंड आई टोल्ड यू कोरियोलिस डिफ्लेक्शन इज 0 एट इक्वेटर. तो वहां पर फंसा हुआ, तो यहां पर नहीं आएगा बिकॉज कोरियोलिस इज नॉट देयर. एंड थर्ड वन इज देयर शुड बी लो प्रेशर्स. देयर शुड बी लो प्रेशर्स. इतनी सी बात की है मैंने. इज एवरीवन ओके? 3 things done. Fourth thing is this is surface. This is upper atmosphere. quickly write what are the three things that should be there on surface. Quickly tell me what are the three things that should be there on surface. Three things. Three things what should be there on surface. First is 26 डिग्री सेल्सियस से ज्यादा होना चाहिए. Okay. Second thing is what? Second thing, Coriolis force. Very good. Third thing is what? There should be low pressure. Is everyone okay? So can I write a low pressure over here? Cyclone is ready to form. There is a low pressure. There is a low pressure. There is sufficient Coriolis force and the temperature is also 26 degrees Celsius. Is everyone okay? Temperature is also 26 degrees Celsius. And what latitude I am in? I am in, say for example, 17 degree north latitude. Are the three conditions met? Everyone, three conditions are met. Okay. Now low pressure is associated with rising air or sinking air. Low pressure, rising current or sinking current. Low pressure. लो प्रेशर में पहले तो कन्वर्जेंस होता है, ऐसे आएगा कन्वर्जेंस, सरफेस पे कन्वर्जेंस होगा, बट लो प्रेशर पे एयर राइज करता है कि नहीं करता है इक्वेटर पर. इज एवरीवन ओके? थ्री कंडीशंस देयर. व्हाट इज द फोर्थ कंडीशन? तो प्लीज राइट डाउन. द फोर्थ कंडीशन इज अपर एटमॉस्फेरिक डाइवर्जेंस. Quickly tell me, divergence किस पर होती है? Convergence is with what and divergence is with what? Convergence happens where? Divergence happens where? अभी बताया था convergence and divergence when I gave you the basics today. Where is convergence happening? Convergence कहां पर होती है जल्दी बताओ. The convergence low pressure पे होती है. Divergence कहां पर होती है? High pressure पर. So what is the fourth condition asking us? What should be there on top? ऊपर क्या होना चाहिए? What should be there on top? What should be there on top? What is the fourth condition asking us? Very good, sir. There should be a high pressure over. And high pressure पे क्या होता है? जल्दी से बताइए, high pressure पे क्या होता है? Divergence होता है. So the air which is rising from here will reach and will diverge. Is everyone okay? Four conditions याद रहेंगे? Four conditions. There are four conditions for cyclone. There are four conditions for tropical cyclone to form. Everyone with me on this? Revise कर ले. First condition is what? First condition is what? Let's revise. What is the first condition? Tropical cyclone. First condition, the temperature should be high. Land or water? Land or water? Water. It forms on water. Why? It requires moisture. Moisture चाहिए. वाटर पे टेम्परेचर होना चाहिए. सेकेंड कंडीशन, सफिशिएंट कोरियोलिस फोर्स. आई वांट इट टू टर्न. So 0 to 5 degrees, Coriolis force is not there, it will not come. Is everyone okay? Third one, there should be chota chota low pressures. There should be chota chota low pressures. And fourth one is what? ऊपर से कोई खींचेगा. There should be a high pressure on top. Is everyone okay? ऐसा बनेगा. This is how the cyclone will form. Air will rise. Can you see sea water is there? Sea water is there. Air will rise. And ऊपर can you see air is thrown away? Because here what is happening? Divergence. Can you see? नीचे क्या हो रहा है? Convergence. Can you see convergence? Everyone, can you see convergence? नीचे. Everyone, can you see convergence? Here, air is coming. So convergence is happening. Low pressure. And here what is happening? Divergence. Everyone okay? So term cyclone is for circulation and we are talking about tropical cyclones. Most tropical cyclones form between latitude 5 to 20 degrees over all tropical oceans. Oceans की बात हो रही है except South Atlantic and Eastern South Pacific. South Atlantic, Eastern South Pacific में नहीं होते हैं. And tropical do not develop about 5 degrees of equator because Coriolis is too. फिर से मैं बना देता हूं. Everyone, now let me check your concept. Everyone, let me check your concept. Everyone clear with the four principles? Are you clear with the four principles? साइक्लोन्स की बात हो रही है, एंड दे आर सेइंग दैट साइक्लोन फॉर्म्स in the belt of 5 to 25 or 20 degrees Celsius. Everyone, can you tell me? Cyclone is forming in this only, but cyclone is not forming here. Tropical cyclone is not forming here. And it is not forming here. Everyone, can you give me the reason why is it not forming at A? Why is it not forming at A? Why is it not forming at A? Which condition is not met? A पे क्या प्रॉब्लम है? A पर क्या प्रॉब्लम है? सर कोरियोलिस फोर्स नहीं है. Is everyone okay? ये 5 डिग्रीज नॉर्थ टू साउथ, कोरियोलिस फोर्स इज नॉट देयर. परफेक्टली ओके. यहां पर क्यों नहीं है? Why not after 20? Why not after 20? Why? What is the problem at B? What is the problem at B? Sir, for cyclone we require low pressures. We require some low pressures, yes or no? But ये तो कौन सी बेल्ट है? High pressure. Is everyone okay? So what is the problem here? Pressure. This is the high pressure belt, subtropical high pressure belt. Is everyone okay? एक तो ये हो गया. Second thing, everyone, as I go away from here to the pole, as I go from equator to the pole, what happens to the temperature? What happens to the temperature? As one moves from equator to the pole, what happens to the temperature? Temperature falls. So as I am going here, is it possible the temperature was 26, but as I am going up, my temperature becomes 24? Yes or no? Will the heat criteria be fail or not? Will the heat criteria also fail? समझ में आया? So this is the belt in which temperate cyclone will act. Concept clear? Concept clear? Why did I make you write down the 4 things? पहले लिख लेंगे, जो समझ नहीं आया वो भी कराऊंगा. I am here to explain everything. Are the 4 conditions correct? Have we understood them? Do we get questions based on conditions only? That is why I have done that. So first is it should be warm tropical water. Second thing is it should have sufficient Coriolis force. Third is there should be chota low pressures which will become a cyclone. And then on top there must be something, the air which is rising, it takes away. Is everyone okay? But concepts are concepts. UPSC questions are not about mugging up, it's about application. ये क्वेश्चन आया है, अब देखते हैं क्या हम कर सकते. ओके, ये वाला छोड़ते हैं, ये वाला कर. एक लिखा था मैंने, दिस इज द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑल्सो. क्विकली 2015. So just due to temperature after 30 cyclone, Ashish ji, I gave you 2 reasons. Ashish ji, Abhi, I gave you 2 reasons, sir. Okay, so how do we answer this question? How do we answer this question? Riya Chandra, please revise your classes. You are talking about surface, but we are talking about ऊपर नीचे, दो की बात हो रही है. Is everyone okay with this? तो पहला, in South Atlantic and Southeast Pacific regions in tropical latitude, cyclone do not originate. Question is, cyclone do not originate. Everyone, I am telling you how will you approach this question. Cyclone do not originate. There are 4 conditions. What are the 4 conditions? Number 1, sea surface temperature should be greater than 26. So if it is not coming, maybe temperature might be a problem. Anywhere this is there, so this looks correct. Sea surface is low, so it does not originate. Everyone okay? Second condition is what? Coriolis force. Coriolis. So this is southeastern Pacific and South Atlantic. So this is not at equator. So this cannot be a factor here. Sea surface temperature can be a factor. They have written it. So this can be a factor. They are telling ये नहीं हो सकता. Okay. Third is what? Third is what? Low pressures. Low pressure should be there, which is intertropical convergence zone seldom occurs. ये भी सही है. What is intertropical convergence zone? जल्दी से बताइए. Intertropical convergence zone is this zone, no? Trade winds. Trade winds. Is everyone with me on this? Is everyone okay with trade winds? So what is happening? These are low pressure, no? So they are saying low pressures are not there. This can also be correct. Coriolis force is too weak. Well, South and South Atlantic, they are not talking about equator, so this cannot be there. Absence of land in those regions. Remember, tropical cyclone has got nothing to do with land. It is to do with water. So what are our choices? Confusion कहाँ पर है? Everyone, where is the confusion now? Are we confused? Do we have two options right now or not? Do we have two options? Is everyone okay? Both are correct. Both are correct. This is the answer. This is the answer. But UPSC ने problem कर दिया. UPSC has created a problem. Some people are not able to understand this. अच्छा एक बात बताओ. Is ITCZ a low pressure belt or not? पहले ये बताओ. Second option I am explaining. Second option everyone. Vivek Kumar, नशे में मत रहिए. I am talking about tropical cyclone. Why are you talking about 60 degrees? That is extra tropical cyclone. नशा बंद करिए. उसकी बात अभी नहीं चल रही है. क्लास के स्टार्ट में ही बताया, टेबल पे बताया. There are extra tropical also. We will talk about them. Everyone, do you understand ITCZ? ये कौन सी बेल्ट है? जल्दी से बताओ. डोल्ड्रम है ना? लो प्रेशर होती है या नहीं होती? ये तो पता है सबको. Everyone knows. Do we require low pressures for a cyclone to form? Do we require that also? Everyone, do you agree with this? ITCZ is a belt of low pressure. Is everyone okay? ITCZ exists for which part of the year? Which part of the year? It is permanent, so all 12 months. But it shifts. Shifts भी सिखाया था पिछली क्लास में. So everyone, people who did not understand this, कि ITCZ वाला point नहीं समझ में आया, they are saying, the question is saying that cyclone does not come in this area and in this area. की बात करें ना. Let me make the box. यहां पे no cyclone and यहां पर no cyclone. That is what they are saying. They are saying cyclone will come here, cyclone will come here, cyclone will come here, cyclone will come, all oceans they will come, but इसमें नहीं आता. Can you see ITCZ does not go over there. This is January. Remember in January ITCZ should have gone in the southern hemisphere. देख रहे हो southern hemisphere में जा रहा है, but इधर नहीं जाता है. That means these oceans are not that warm, that low is not reaching. ITCZ is there. So why does it not uniformly go down? ये तो सीधा जाना चाहिए था. Because of land and water. Remember I told you. Next, if I can show you, this is January, no? Let us look at July. So in winters, in January it is not going. Let us look at July now. In July is it going? Everyone, is this box having ITCZ? And can you see ITCZ has shifted north? यहाँ तो कितना north हो गया यार? Can I say that this is exceptional shift? Exceptional shift happens. Why is it happening? Because of too much land area. Land gets heated up. Heated up makes it low, 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 low. But tell me, are the lows here? Everyone okay? So now let us come back to our question. What was our question? This is not a problem for us. These two are correct answers. Sea surface temperature, the temperature is low, and this also. Did we understand? First of all, पहले तो क्वेश्चन समझ में आना चाहिए. अभी दिखाया आपको साउथ अटलांटिक was the area and south eastern Pacific where no cyclones are formed. So first, so those L's are missing. Second is temperature is low. Both are correct. A and B both are correct. Everyone okay? पहले तो क्वेश्चन समझना है. And now let us come to this. So 2015, there were around 12 teachers of different subjects sitting and solving the paper as the test was happening on the day. In the evening, we wanted to give the key, answer key we wanted to give. There were two geography teachers, I and one more teacher. One teacher said this is the option, I said this is the option. We had Google also, we had NASA also. NASA also supported both of them. Then both of us concluded that both are correct. अब क्या करें? निशा is saying एग्जाम में, निशा ये एग्जाम में आ चुका है, एग्जाम में आ चुका है, अब क्या करें? Both teachers are clear. They have checked from internet also, NASA also. Both of them are correct. अब क्या करें? अब क्या करें? तो हमने आंसर दिया ए और बी. क्या करना है? टॉस करना है, सिक्का उछालना है, कुछ कर नहीं सकते. वी सेड आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन इज ए और बी आर. ये लिखा की में, क्या करें? बोथ आर करेक्ट. दैट इज व्हाट आई एम सेइंग. सो दिस इज एन एरर ऑन द पार्ट ऑफ यूपीएससी. अब किसका आंसर सही होगा? किसका आंसर सही होगा? आपका, मेरा या यूपीएससी का? वीटो पावर. ये सुनो, यूपीएससी ने कौन सा आंसर दिया? यूपीएससी ने आंसर दिया ये. अच्छा, टेल मी वन थिंग. हु डिसाइड्स डोल्ड्रम? हु डिसाइड्स लो प्रेशर? Who decides low pressure? Isn't the equator's low pressure a thermal low pressure? Isn't it based on temperature only? Which one is more foundational out of them? Temperature or ITCZ? पहले temperature change हुआ, ITCZ हुआ पहले? Yes or no? True? ये तो why not C? Why not C? अरे चाचा, ये इक्वेटर कहीं पे कह रहा है इक्वेटर है. Is it saying that equatorial? ये तो वाई नॉट सी, इसको तो पूछो ही मत. ये टेंशन में है सर, कोरियोलिस क्यों नहीं हो सकता? चाचा साउथ साउथ बोल तो दिया उसने, इक्वेटर के पास है ही नहीं वो. अदरवाइज ही वुड हैव रिटन इक्वेटोरियल अटलांटिक एंड इक्वेटोरियल ईस्ट पैसिफिक, तब तो क्वेश्चन बहुत इजी हो जाता. इज एवरीवन ओके? एक ये बोला सर थर्ड क्यों नहीं? तुम समझ रहे हो मैं क्या समझा रहा हूं? ये रटने वाला है बस, ये सिर्फ रट के खुश हो गया है. ITCZ डिपेंड्स ऑन टेम्परेचर, तो होना तो वो चाहिए था. But the fact is there are times in state PCS भी बहुत बार ऐसा होता है that more than one option is correct, but we are forced to select one and then it becomes on them. Is everyone okay? ITCZ happens due to temperature shift. आप ही बताओ यार, ये पूरा का पूरा shift of ITCZ, such a funny thing. मुझे क्वेश्चन नहीं समझ में आया कि यार ये तो सारे टेम्परेचर की वजह से तो ITCZ शिफ्ट होता है, बिकॉज द सन शिफ्ट्स नॉर्थ एंड साउथ, एंड यू आर सेइंग ITCZ इज अ मोर फाउंडेशनल कॉन्सेप्ट देन टेम्परेचर. भाई टेम्परेचर होगा तभी तो वो होगा. बट जो भी है यूपीएससी को हमने मान लिया. इज एवरीवन ओके? चलिए अब एक इंटरेस्टिंग चीज करने वाला हूं. थोड़ा सा इमेजिनेशन यूज करेंगे कि नहीं यार? आप लोग बिल्कुल इमेजिनेशन यूज नहीं करते. यू पीपल डू नॉट यूज एनी इमेजिनेशन. ठीक है, तो ऐसे वाले क्वेश्चंस पे दिल नहीं लगाने का. एक आध क्वेश्चन गलत भी हो सकता है, बी प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर दैट, अदरवाइज छोड़ भी सकते हैं. ठीक है, क्या यूपीएससी में पेपर लीक होता है? एवरीवन, क्या यूपीएससी में पेपर लीक होता है? क्या यूपीएससी का पेपर लीक होता है? हाउ डू यू नो कि यूपीएससी का पेपर लीक नहीं होता है? हाउ डू यू नो दैट यूपीएससी का पेपर लीक नहीं होता है? How do you know that UPSC paper does not get leaked? तो BPSC का बहुत होता है. ओके. UPSC never sir, never. Okay everyone listen to me. My main examination, I write my GS exam. Listen to me everyone, पे टेंशन, मैं इधर उधर से नहीं लाता हूँ. आई हैव माई स्टूडेंट्स हु आर इन द टॉप रैंक. अगर आप ऐश्वर्य वर्मा का भी वीडियो देखेंगे, यू कैन वॉच अ वीडियो विद मी ऑन यूट्यूब विद ऐश्वर्य वर्मा, ऑल कैंडिडेट. सो आई हैव एक्सपीरियंसेस विच आर रियल एक्सपीरियंसेस इन लास्ट 16 years. Before 16 years, when I was writing this examination, I went to write the examination. Get that? I wrote my GS papers. At that time, I used to have 2 optional subjects. I wrote my geography optional, and one day, after a gap of 1 day, I was supposed to write public ad examination. I went to the examination center, main examination center, and my center told me that public administration paper has been cancelled. Public administration and political science used to happen at the same time. They said one of the paper, I think political science paper, has got leaked. So UPSC has cancelled that optional subject. I said, my attempt, what will happen to my attempt? They said, don't worry, UPSC will announce another date when you will write your main. I have given my GS, I have given my essay, I have given my geography optional. My PubAd is to go, and UPSC tells me that the paper was leaked and we will announce another day. This whole process of mains during our time used to take 21 days. Immediately after 21 days, a new paper of political science and PubAd was conducted, and I wrote my. It does happen. Okay. Does happen, but UPSC is responsible. Agar ho jata hai, they take quick action. They make sure that nobody is losing out because of. Be aware, have the trust in UPSC, but the fact is that such elements are there, wrong elements are there. जिन्होंने ये सब किया, सब स्टेट्स में कर रहे हैं, playing with the careers of so many deserving. So focus on the content, focus on quantity and quality and understanding. Is everyone okay? रोहन कह रहा सर, do you clear UPSC? Do you clear? UPSC में अब मैं अपनी गलतियों से आपको सिखा रहा हूं. ठीक है? Are you with me on this? Let us pay attention to topical cyclone. थोड़ा सा ध्यान देंगे. Quickly, I need 20 minutes. मुझे जल्दी से आगे भी बढ़ना है इसमें. Don't think anything else. Just listen to me, and then we will see this. This is equator. Equator. This is summer. Summer season is there. ITCZ has shifted northward. There are many low pressures. Is everyone okay? Low pressure met. Many low pressures in the ocean and on the land. Yes or no? Temperature is greater than 26 degrees Celsius. Are you with me? True? Are you with me on this? Now what happens is, if there are low pressure, what will happen? Air का convergence होगा. Will the air converge or not? If low pressure is there, will the air converge or not? Are you with me? ये हो रहा है. कहां पर होता है? Bay of Bengal. Bay of Bengal, many things are happening. Everyone okay? Many things are happening. This will keep on happening. Now everyone pay attention. Let's move further. इसके आगे पढ़ते हैं. मैं अभी साइक्लोन पढ़ा रहा हूं. जो लोग अभी क्लास कोई और है, so you can watch the recording of that. Let me change the screen. अभी इसमें latent heat of condensation आने वाला है. This is ocean. This is ocean. Here I have low pressure. Low pressure. What is the pressure? 1000 millibar. What is the surrounding pressure? 1010 millibar. What is this? ocean. What is the temperature? Temperature is 25 degrees Celsius. Everyone, temperature is 25 degrees Celsius. What will happen? Low pressure is there. What will happen to the air? Air will come inside. Convergence happening. Convergence is happening. Is everyone okay? What kind of air is this? Is this a cyclone? No, it is not a cyclone. It is not a cyclone. It is just a depression. Everyone, ये word depression कई बार पढ़ेंगे आप. Depression. Depression simply means low pressure. डरना नहीं है. Depression simply means what? Low pressure. Is everyone okay? No cyclone is formed, but a low pressure is there on Bay of Bengal. Now what happens is, everyone, wind is there. This area is warmer. This area is warm because it is 25 degrees Celsius is warm enough. So what happens? Air begins to rise. Air begins to. Is everyone okay? When the air begins to rise, is there water vapor in this or not? Water vapor होगा इसमें. There will be water vapor. Everyone, I am writing an equation. Please tell me, are you okay with this or not? H2O liquid, when you heat it, it turns into H2O vapor. Yes or no? True. Now what is happening is, ध्यान दीजिएगा. When does water turn into vapor? At 100 degrees Celsius? Yes or no? Now what is happening is, if I have water, everyone please pay attention. थोड़ा सा ध्यान देंगे. I have water. It is at 60 degrees Celsius. If I give heat to it, if I heat this water, what will happen to the temperature? If I heat this water, what will happen to the temperature? Quickly. If heat is there, what will happen to the temperature? Temperature rises कितना हो जाएगा? 60 से 70. After 70, 90. Yes. After 90, 100. After 100, what? Will it become 110? No. Will it become 120? No. Why not? Heat is still there. Why is the temperature not increasing after 100 degrees Celsius? Why is the temperature not heating after 100 degrees Celsius? Sir, because now the water is boiling. So what? When it was 60, it became 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. अब क्यों नहीं हो रहा? So because at boiling, the water is going into vapor phase. It is becoming water vapor. So what? यहाँ temperature तो बढ़ना चाहिए. Why is the temperature not increasing? Sir, it is not increasing. अरे बाबा, heat is coming. No. I am giving more heat. Why is the temperature not increasing? Everyone, heat causes increase in temperature. Yes or no? सर वो जो heat है वो यहां पर जा रही है. Heat is used. Used in what? This heat is used. Used in what? Used in phase change. Okay. The phase change from liquid to vapor. That is where that heat is used. But the temperature is not increasing. Sir, that heat is now hidden. What do we call this? Hidden heat of vaporization. Hidden के लिए English word is latent heat of vaporization. So when water is turned from liquid to water gas, what is latent heat? क्या होती है? Everyone, is absorbed or released? Absorbed. यूज हो जाएगी. Is everyone okay? वो पी गया, उसको छुपा दिया उसने. Now this process is called evaporation. If we go to the opposite process is condensation. In condensation, vapor, water gas will turn into water liquid. This time that hidden heat will be released. और इस हीट को क्या कहते हैं? लेटेंट हीट ऑफ condensation. Is everyone okay? Latent heat of condensation. Are you with me? So condensation is associated with release of energy, release of heat, and evaporation is associated with absorbing of heat. Is everyone okay? सर इसका हमसे क्या लेना देना? Everyone? Air is rising. What does it have? Vapor. Air is rising. Does it have vapor? Air will cool. Why does it cool? Everyone, why does it cool? Because of lapse rate. And then what will happen? It will condense. Condense हो जाएगा. Everyone, will it condense or not? When the vapor condenses, what is released? Everyone, what is released? जल्दी से बताओ. What will be released? अभी बताया condensation में कुछ release होता है. What will be released? Sir, heat will be released. Which heat? Which heat? Latent heat. Latent heat of condensation. अच्छा, एक बात बताओ. If this area is getting hot, if this area, everyone pay attention on this. If this area is getting hot, will the pressure further go down or not? 990 हो जाएगा. Will the pressure further go down? 990. Yes or no? The difference between the pressure, previously it was 10 millibar, now it is 20 millibar. Will more wind come or not? More wind will be sucked or not? Wind speed will increase or not? पहले there was 10 difference only. 10, 10, 1000. And now it is 10, 10 and 990. 10, 10 and 990. Will the wind speed increase? Yes. If the wind speed increases more than 40 kilometers per hour, then we call this as a storm. समझ में आया storm क्या होता है? This is not a cyclone. If the wind is increasing more than 40 kilometers per hour, it is called a storm. 40 to 119 kilometer per hour is called a storm. Is everyone okay? No, this is not a cyclone. It will just that storm has been created. तो पहले क्या था? Everyone, first what was it? It was a low pressure. This is called depression. With time what happened? It became a very big low pressure. Air is rising, clouds are forming, and what has formed? This is a storm. Tropical, not a cyclone. Cyclone abhi bhi nahi bana hai. Because cyclone requires what? What should be the temperature? What should be the temperature, everyone? 26 and above. There should be other things also. But ये system ऐसा हो गया. So there are many such systems. There are many such systems which are formed in Bay of Bengal. So Bay of Bengal में क्या बनता रहता है? Low बनते रहते हैं. There are many depressions and depressions will turn into storms. So weather forecast क्या करता है? वो बताता है storm आ रहा है. That is not cyclone. Every storm is not a cyclone. Is everyone okay? Everyone with me on this? तो करंट अफेयर्स कब बताओगे? योगेंद्र शास्त्री जी नमस्कार. आपसे कहा था कि जरा मौसम क्यों बदला है पिछले 3 दिन में वो पता करके आए. वो करंट अफेयर्स ही था सर. इज एवरीवन ओके? आर वी क्लियर ऑन दिस? यहां तक समझ में आया? डिड वी गेट दिस? So in India, no, you just have to understand. In India, low pressures are created. Why? Because ITCZ and other things are moving. Low pressures, some low pressures will start going into storms. They will become storm. Everyone with me? अब हम कहाँ पर हैं? Last one. Everyone, you have to draw this. You have to draw this. तो नीचे क्या बनाएंगे? Water surface. Please make this water surface. What is there? In the center, there is a low pressure system. What is the pressure over here? 990. What is the pressure on the outside? 1010. 1010. but now this area has warm water, थोड़ा सा पानी with temperature, no, summers coming in the northern hemisphere, so the temperature is 26 degrees Celsius. Temperature is 26 degrees Celsius, air is rising and cooling and condensing. Cooling and condensing. What is happening? Delta H release cause further. डेल्टा एच क्या है वो लिख रहा हूं यहां पर. Everyone with me on this? Yes, storm will generate a lot of rain also. Somebody is saying, sir, why the pressure is decreasing? Beta, more heat, thermal reasons. More heat means more air will expand. More air will expand means less molecules in that area. Equator is having low pressure, no? So what is happening? More and more heat is happening, बच्चे. Heat बढ़ती जा रही है ना. More heat means this areas the pressure will keep on reducing. After some time we will find that 990 becomes 970. Why 970? Because heat. Is everyone okay? Heat is causing it. Remember, now do you understand why did I write heat is the fuel for this storm? Heat इस storm का क्या है? Fuel है. अभिषेक यादव बोला सर व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन अ साइक्लोन एंड स्टॉर्म. बता रहा हूं डोंट वरी. तो स्टॉर्म में एयर स्पीड क्या होती है? स्टॉर्म की वेलोसिटी, विंड वेलोसिटी इज व्हाट? 40 to 119 या कुछ बुक 60 लिख देती हैं. 60 to 119 किलोमीटर पर आवर. इज एवरीवन ओके? डू वी गेट दैट? दिस इज हैपनिंग. Air is coming. Which air is coming in the center? Which air is coming in the center? Moist air is coming in the center. Everyone okay? More air comes, more heat, and then what happens? The air which is rising starts twisting. Why will it twist, everyone? क्यों घूमने लगता है? Why will it start twisting? Air which is rising, why will it start turning around? ये twisting क्यों हो रहा है? Coriolis. वैसे तो air should have gone like this, but because of Coriolis it starts turning. Coriolis. ठीक है? What was the fourth condition? What was the fourth condition? What was the fourth condition? Quickly tell me what was the fourth condition. ठीक है? सिंपल थिंग, लो प्रेशर, एयर इज कमिंग, मोर एंड मोर मॉइस्चर. जितना मॉइस्चर आता है, मोर मॉइस्चर मींस मोर हीट मींस मोर फॉल इन टेम्परेचर, मोर फॉल इन टेम्परेचर मींस मोर फॉल इन प्रेशर. सो व्हाट हैपेंस? टेम्परेचर ग्रेडियंट्स कीप ऑन चेंजिंग, मोर एयर कीप्स ऑन कमिंग. ठीक है? अच्छा एक बात बताओ, इतनी सारी एयर को उठाना इज इट डिफिकल्ट टास्क और नॉट? उठा के रख रहा है, क्यों? व्हाई इज इट हीटिंग? बिकॉज ये तो कन्वेक्शन है ना एवरीवन. व्हाई इज दिस गोइंग अप? कन्वेक्शन. Convection से air is being lifted up and then it is cooling. Just what is happening in Brazil. Imagine if something comes on top. अगर यहां पर एक high pressure आ गया. And remember high pressure को क्या बोलते हैं? Low pressure is called cyclone. What is high pressure called? What is high pressure called? Anticyclone. अगर upper atmosphere में एक high pressure आ गया, what does high pressure do? Divergence. So tell me everyone, here what am I doing? I am pushing the air up. ऊपर से क्या आ गया? पुल भी आ गया. It will pull the air क्योंकि उसको बाहर फेंकना है. When it has to throw something out, will it pull up or not? Will it pull up or not? पूरे सिस्टम में नई एनर्जी आ जाएगी. एनर्जी फ्रॉम बॉटम बिकॉज ऑफ हीट and energy from top because of pull. Suddenly what will happen? The speed will go above 120 km per hour. That is called a cyclone. किसी ने पूछा what is the difference? Tropical cyclone. And then what will happen? Somebody said sir वो ऐसा देखने में वाटरफॉल लग रहा है, इसकी शेप कैसी बनती है? फिर द डायग्राम ऑफ अ साइक्लोन इज लाइक दिस. इज एवरीवन ओके? ऐसा सिस्टम बन जाता है, ये घूम रहा है तेजी से एंड इट इज राइजिंग अप ऑल्सो. इज एवरीवन ओके? तो साइक्लोन में क्या होगा? इट विल गो अप टू ट्रोपोपॉज. स्टॉर्म कैन बी नीचे लेवल पे खत्म हो जाएगा. स्टॉर्म विल हैव क्लाउड्स, यस, रेन विल हैपन, everything will happen, rain will happen and everything. And you will find in the center, see everywhere the air is rising, but in the center थोड़ी सी air sink भी करती है, थोड़ा सा हल्का सा air will sink, little bit of air will sink, only a little bit of it, most of it is thrown out. तो सेंटर में क्या होता है? सेंटर में शांत होता है, सेंटर में, in the center of it, it is very very calm. इसको बोलते हैं eye of the cyclone. Eye of the cyclone. But यहाँ पर on this side it is very very dangerous. This is called the eye wall. Eye wall. So cyclone का the air, the zone in which air is rising, that is called eye wall. उसमें बहुत धमाका हो रहा है, सेंटर में थोड़ा सा माइल्ड हो जाता है, that is called the eye of the cyclone. साइक्लोन के सेंटर में वैक्यूम नहीं होता. Do we get that? There is nowhere vacuum. Mean speed depends on divergence and convergence. You simply tell me that air is rising here. ऊपर से अगर कोई खींचने को भी आ जाए तो will it be help or not? Is everyone okay? अभिषेक सिंह सर, latent heat of condensation एक बार फिर से बता दीजिए. अभिषेक, replay the video. I have to done. स्कूल की साइंस बताइए. मैंने तो प्रॉपर बताया कि पहले इवेपोरेशन क्या होता है, स्कूल में बताया था, फिर कंडेंसेशन में वही हीट विच वाज स्टोर्ड विल बी रिलीज्ड. तो प्लीज वॉच दैट वंस अगेन. यू ड्रॉ इंडिया इन लो प्रेशर इन ओशन, व्हाई? एक्सप्लेन. अभी आपको नहीं बताया था इतने सारे ITCZ आता है. ITCZ इज द एड्रेस ऑफ लो प्रेशर. अभी तो बताया, इसलिए बोला इमेजिनेशन जीरो है हमारा. ITCZ लो प्रेशर बनाता है कि नहीं बनाता है? एंड डज ITCZ शिफ्ट और नॉट? डज ITCZ शिफ्ट और नॉट? देयर कैन बी, इज होल ऑफ इंडिया हैविंग द सेम टेम्परेचर टुडे? नो. देयर कैन बी सम प्लेसेस इन इंडिया विच आर हॉटर, सम प्लेसेस विच आर लेस हॉट. पॉसिबल और नॉट? ये तो नॉर्मल है. इतने बड़े कंट्री में कुछ एरिया विल बी हॉट एंड कुछ एरिया वो होंगे. रिवर या पॉन्ड में साइक्लोन बन सकता है, बताया? क्या बताया? पहले ही बता दिया कि कहीं पर नहीं बनेगा जहां पर ये कंडीशंस मीट होंगी, पॉन्ड एंड ऑल में नहीं होने वाली. इज एवरीवन ओके? बट रिवर माउथ में, वी हैव सीन चाइना में रिवर माउथ में भी साइक्लोन जा सकता है. सर, एयर सिंक हो रही है, वो साइक्लोन को और ट्रस्ट एनर्जी देगी? नहीं देती है, वो कुछ नहीं देती, वो बहुत माइनर सा स्ट्रीम है. Are normal convection currents also affected by Coriolis? Yes, they are affected. There will be some twisting happening in that also. हर्षिता, थोड़ा इमेजिनेशन यूज करेंगे और क्लास 11th NCERT तो पढ़ेंगे, अगर नहीं पढ़ रहे हैं तो दिक्कत है. We were told that hurricanes are cyclones of water bodies. Well, I don't know. I told you where cyclones come. मैंने नाम भी बता दिया, hurricanes and everything. Is everyone okay? So cyclone is a tropical cyclone. Tropical cyclone is a heat engine. वो heat की वजह से चलता है and heat is latent heat of condensation. It requires preconditions. It requires preconditions. If those preconditions are not there, it will not form, and it will come to an end. वो खत्म भी होगा, which is called death of cyclone. कैसे खत्म होगा? Number 1, when it enters land. The technical term for that is it makes landfall. जल्दी से बताइए, it makes landfall. Why will it come to an end? Why will it come to an end? सर आई पे टेम्परेचर डिक्रीज होगा. डिक्रीज तो मैंने नहीं कहा कहीं पे भी डिक्रीज होगा, मैंने तो कहा टेम्परेचर तो आई का बढ़ ही रहा है ना, बिकॉज हीट इज रिलीज्ड. When it enters land, because moisture supply is cut. Very good. Moisture supply is cut. You are absolutely correct. Moisture supply is cut. Okay. Second is when it moves to higher latitude. Can anyone tell me why? Geostrophic wind causes high pressure over cyclone. No, Nile, not necessary. High pressure, low pressure geostrophic wind से नहीं बनते. geostrophic wind जो है pressure से बनती है. Because the temperature decreases. Is everyone okay? Are we clear? What have we done? We have talked about temperate cyclone. Oh, sorry, tropical cyclone. इसकी बात की हमने, ट्रॉपिकल साइक्लोन्स की बात की. ये जो किसी ने पूछा सर ये लो प्रेशर्स क्यों आ गए इंडिया में, कैसे आ गए ये लो प्रेशर्स? ये लो प्रेशर्स. एवरीवन कैन यू सी देयर आर लो प्रेशर्स, लो प्रेशर्स. तो दिस इज इन द मंथ ऑफ जुलाई. जून में यहां भी हो सकता था. तो लो प्रेशर, देयर आर मेनी लो प्रेशर्स बीइंग क्रिएटेड ओवर देयर. इज एवरीवन ओके? आर वी क्लियर? तो हमारे पास हायर लैटिट्यूड, और ये दो कारणों से होता है. हायर लैटिट्यूड में एक आपने लिखा टेम्परेचर डिक्रीज, एंड समबडी राइटली पॉइंटेड आउट. कौन सी बेल्ट आ जाती है? STHP, हाई प्रेशर बेल्ट है ना. हाई प्रेशर बेल्ट ऑल्सो यू कैन नॉट क्रॉस. मंजीत बोले सर कैन ह्यूमंस ऑल्सो क्रिएट साइक्लोन? से मंजीत ने यूट्यूब में देखा है ह्यूमन मेड साइक्लोन, ये मजे लेना चाह रहा है, इसके मजे का भी आंसर देता हूं. पहले मंजीत ये लिख ले बेटा. मंजीत बेटा इसे छाप लो, फिर बताता हूं. है ना मंजीत? क्या बच्चे साइक्लोन बना सकते हैं? बिल्कुल बना सकते हैं मंजीत. तो विंटर्स में तो साइक्लोन नहीं होगा. अभिषेक, ग्लोबल वार्मिंग इज हैपनिंग, इफ द कंडीशंस आर मेट वो भी हो जाएगा. एवरीवन ओके? नाउ एक बात बताइए मुझे, एक बात बताइए मुझे, ये सड़क है, समर सीजन, समर सीजन, एंड यू आर इन अ कार और अ बस. आपने सड़क के किनारे ऐसे धूल का बवंडर देखा है? हैव यू सीन स्मॉल लिटिल एडीज हैपनिंग? सड़क के किनारे गर्मी में देखा है ऐसे धूल टाइप का उड़ता है? यस. व्हाट इज इट? कन्वेक्शन से उड़ता है. दैट इज अ नॉर्मल थिंग. ये बहुत नॉर्मल है, बहुत कॉमन है. दिस कैन हैपन. तो ऐसा स्पाइरलिंग राइजिंग ऑफ एयर, स्पाइरल राइज इज पॉसिबल एनीवेयर. कन्वेक्शन से हो जाएगा, हो सकता है. लैब में, स्कूल में कर सकते हो, बिल्कुल कर सकते हो. थोड़ी हवा चलानी है वो. बट साइक्लोन, रिमेंबर साइक्लोन कनेक्ट्स व्हाट? सरफेस टू ट्रोपोपॉज. वो नहीं बनता है, तो घर में नहीं बनता है, साइक्लोन नहीं बनता. बट ऐसे साइक्लोनिक सर्कुलेशंस कैन बी क्रिएटेड बिकॉज ऑफ टेम्परेचर डिफरेंस. इज एवरीवन ओके? तो छोटे मोटे बवंडर तो खूब आएंगे. साइक्लोन इज अ बिग थिंग. इज एवरीवन ओके? वी आर लुकिंग एट दिस. तो कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स, लैटिट्यूड, स्पीड भी बता दिया 119 किलोमीटर पर आवर. इट्स अ ह्यूज एरिया, बड़े एरिया में स्प्रेड आउट होता है. कहां पर आता है? Everyone, please have a look at this. It is not coming in which area? Can you look at this? Which area it is not coming? It is not coming in these areas. Why not? Because temperature and IT season. ठीक है. यहां पर आएगा. Can you see this is equator? It is not coming on equator. Can you see this? Equator नहीं आता. और यहां पर कौन सी बेल्ट है? 30-degree belt. It is not coming. Cyclone should move like this. because this is the trade wind belt, yes or no? But cyclone turns around like this. Can anyone tell me why does the cyclone turn? साइक्लोन ऐसे टर्न क्यों करता है? Why does the cyclone turn like this? Can anyone tell me? It turns to this direction in the southern hemisphere, to this direction in the northern hemisphere. Very good, smart people. This is called, this turning of cyclone is called recurving. साइक्लोन जब घूमता है तो उसको क्या बोलते हैं? Recurving of the cyclone. So you will hear cyclone is coming. They will say it will hit Chennai. No, not Chennai now. Visakhapatnam. Not Visakhapatnam, Odisha. So what happens? Cyclone घूम जाता है. This is what the weather forecaster do. Why is it happening? Because of Coriolis. तो ये तो principal tracks है, मैं आपको दिखाना चाहता हूँ. How will it look? It will look like this. Do you get that? This slide will be provided to you. You will get an access to that. एक बार फिर से पढ़ेंगे तब काम आएगा. सर एनसीईआरटी से कम समझ में आ रहा है, जीसी लियोंग को फॉलो करें क्या? जीसी लियोंग में वो चैप्टर ही नहीं है, तुमने देखा ही नहीं है. जेट स्ट्रीम्स आज नहीं कर रहा हूं, जेट स्ट्रीम्स ज्यादा हो जाएगा. एवरीवन कमिंग बैक टू दिस. कौन से साइक्लोन की बात की हमने? दिस और दिस. दिस इज अ साइक्लोन, दिस इज अ साइक्लोन. Which cyclone have we talked about? Tropical cyclone. Tropical cyclone. Is everyone okay? This is called tropical. But the cyclones which are formed outside the tropics. किसी ने पूछा सर 60 डिग्री पे साइक्लोन आता है? Yes, but not this one. Not the tropical cyclone. Which one will come? Extra tropical cyclone. Is everyone okay? वापस चले. Ending the class. अपने notes को complete कर रहे हैं. Please have a look at this. This done. Everyone clear on this? घर जाएंगे एक बार फिर से पढ़ेंगे. Read it. Come with the doubt. That is there. Is everyone okay? Extra tropical temperate wave cyclone. These cyclones are created in mid latitude. Please write down. They are created in mid latitude 30 to 60 degrees. They are frontal cyclones. These are frontal cyclones. These are non-frontal. ये फ्रंट से नहीं बनते हैं. These are non-frontal. ये क्या है? Non-frontal है. किससे चलते हैं? ये चलते हैं लेटेंट हीट से चलते हैं. और इनका फ्यूल क्या है? फ्रंटल साइक्लोन्स, देयर फ्यूल इज टेम्परेचर and humidity difference in air masses. Air masses में जो differences होते हैं that is there. तो कल हम देखेंगे air mass क्या होता है. आज हमने सोचा था we were thinking of doing air masses and jet streams, but jet stream नहीं हो पाए. तो extraterrestrial cyclones are the temperate cyclones. They are not dangerous. Please write down here also. They are not dangerous. Their wind speed is only 40 to 60 km per hour. But sir, you said 120. इनकी होती है. These are dangerous. These are dangerous and destructive. इनमें मिनिमम स्पीड इज 120 किलोमीटर पर आवर. इट कैन गो टू 300 किलोमीटर पर आवर. सुपर साइक्लोन्स बहुत तेज चलेंगे, बहुत सारी बारिश भी लेकर आएंगे. इज एवरीवन ओके? क्लियर? विकास मिश्रा जी कह रहे हैं, सबको बता रहे हैं भाई, सब लोग माजिद हुसैन ले लो. एक किताब है वो ऑप्शनल के लिए होती है. ये विकास मिश्रा जी सबको चिपकाना चाह रहे हैं. क्यों कर रहे हो विकास जी? या थोड़ा ये अभी आपके पास पर्सनल चैट आएगा, भाई विकास कितना जानता है बता दे. तो माजिद हुसैन किसी को लेने की जरूरत नहीं है. द फोर्थ कंडीशन, हाई प्रेशर तो सभी स्टॉर्म्स में होगा, नहीं होता है. उसके बिना भी स्टॉर्म बन सकता है. उसके बिना भी स्टॉर्म बन सकता है. ऊपर अगर एंटी साइक्लोन ना भी हो उतना स्ट्रॉन्ग, अपर एटमॉस्फेयर में ना भी हो तो भी दैट कैन बी देयर. इज एवरीवन ओके? So please suggest printout should be taken for PDF. Why do you want printout for the PDF? A soft copy is with you. You are doing it in the class also. ठीक है सभी लोग? ये वाले साइक्लोन डेंजर नहीं है. ये वेस्ट टू ईस्ट मूव करते हैं, ये ईस्ट टू वेस्ट मूव करते हैं. आज का होमवर्क, एवरीवन होमवर्क, टुडेज होमवर्क, डिफरेंसेस बिटवीन ट्रॉपिकल एंड टेम्परेट साइक्लोन करके आएंगे. tomorrow we will do air masses and jet streams. They will be there. Extreme weather events will also be covered in that. I will also talk about something about El Nino in tomorrow's class. That is what I have for tomorrow. Is everyone okay? आज recap दिया था starting में. I had to give some recap and I also did some PYQs, so we gave half an hour to that. I wanted that also to come so that you can relate to it. The latent heat of condensation will happen in cloud formation also. Yes, 100% Prem Ranjan has a question that latent heat of condensation will happen in clouds also. That is why UPSC asked this question, why cloudy evenings are hot? Cloudy evenings garam kyun hoti hain? Because latent heat of condensation is released. You are absolutely correct, Prem. Have some doubt? I think I read NCRT and read jottings, then I am gonna clear. Yes, everyone, when you do the class with me, that is your first exposure to that concept. Please let it be digested. Class 11th NCRT से cyclone भी पढ़ेंगे, condensation, evaporation. Now these terms have come to you for the first time. I know you're following me. Be patient. कोई दिक्कत नहीं है उसमें. देखिए कोई बोल रहा है सर आस्किंग समथिंग इज नॉट ऑलवेज शोइंग ऑफ. आई अग्री हेमा दुबे जी, आस्किंग समथिंग इज नॉट ऑलवेज शोइंग ऑफ, बट इन द क्लास सेइंग भाई लोग माजिद हुसैन खरीद लो समझ आ जाएगा, दैट इज नॉट आस्किंग. दैट इज नंबर वन. सेकेंड थिंग इज सर राइट नाउ प्लीज टेल मी सर जेट स्ट्रीम्स and also sir what is happening in the India's GDP and mining, that is showing off. So I do agree Hema ji that asking question always is not showing off, but when the questions are showing off the teacher should have this thing so that the teacher can say बेटा ये काम बंद करो, फॉलो कर ले. ठीक है हेमा जी, आशा है आप उसे समझेंगे. Jatin is saying I understand the concept but not able to write it. I agree on that Jatin. बिल्कुल, understanding is one part. Once we have understood it हम उसे लिख भी लेंगे. ठीक है, और जितने भी लोग हैं जो कुछ क्वेश्चन इधर उधर आप होंगे तो यूपीएससी क्लियर होगी. अंशुमन मेरे होने से नहीं होगी, आपके होने से होगी. दैट इज व्हाट आई एम सेइंग. तो इफ योर क्वेश्चंस आर देयर डू नॉट टेक देम पर्सनली कि मुझे सर ने ऐसा बोल दिया, मुझे आपका नाम भी याद नहीं रहता, बहुत सारी चीजें एक साथ चलती रहती हैं, तो प्लीज यूज दैट. ठीक है. अभी बीच में कोई बोलता है ज्योग्राफी इज माई ऑप्शनल. अब यशोदा पांडे जी बता रही ज्योग्राफी इज माई ऑप्शनल. किस लिए बता रहे मुझे नहीं समझ में आता. कल एक मैंने चैट में पढ़ा, आपके चैट में आता होगा, let's form the brahmacharya group of WhatsApp. Brahmacharya group, only boys and girls that will be there. Yes or no? खुर्शीद कौर कह रही हैं कि I understand everything, अभी सीक्वेंस में नहीं लिख पाती हूँ. So obviously I understand that will take time. Yes or no? I am simply saying that the teacher should have a right to say, you know, this should not be done, this should be done. Please do not take away my right, and even if you want to take away that right, I will still hold that right. अगर आप क्लास में रैंडम कोई चीज पूछेंगे तो मैं उसको बिल्कुल बोल सकता. ठीक है. अंडरस्टैंडिंग इज देयर, पहले वो होगा. मैथमेटिक्स ऑप्शनल क्या करें बताएं हम इन्हें. सर व्हाट इज ब्रह्मचर्य ग्रुप. सी कृष्णमूर्ति एकदम इंटरेस्टेड हो गया, ब्रह्मचारी ग्रुप बनना है. So let me end the class. Thanks a lot. I'll see you tomorrow. Please read from NCRT what is the air masses and jet streams. Bye bye. Have a nice day. Take care.